What's up, everybody? I'm Michael Allen, and this is the Movie Minute. This week on the Movie Minute, we are checking out A24's new romantic drama, Past Lives, directed by Celine Song, starring Greta Lee, John Magaro, Teo Yoo, and man, this one's a feeler. Let's go check it out. Past Lives is directed by Celine Song. This is her debut feature film, written and directed by her, and she really has given us something pretty special. It is a story about these two kids in Korea who meet and kind of have a little bit of a childhood crush on each other, and then their families move away from each other. One goes to the US, one stays in Korea, and it's about how these two people kind of connect at different points in their lives, and their lives are changing and circumstances are changing, and they have dreams that they're following, and it's really kind of an exploration of those childhood connections and feelings. I love how it explores nostalgia through the lens of relationship, because I think nostalgia is such a big thing nowadays, obviously with all of the reboots and all the things that they're bringing back from our childhoods. And so it's really interesting to think about those things in relationship to other people. What did I like about Past Lives? Obviously, the writing was very, very well done. I think that when you're a writer and a director like I am, you really appreciate the white space in a script. And that means like when there are things going on, but there's no talking. And the reason that's important is because, like, yes, you can say a lot of great things. And there's directors and writers who write really clever dialogue, right? Like Quentin Tarantino's scripts. They're so snappy, witty. But there's also something really special about not talking and letting the actors and letting the visual elements of the film propel us forward and letting the silence sit. There's a lot in this movie. It is slow. The movie is slow, but it's not in a bad way. It's slow in a really methodical, poetic way. The film very much feels like poetry. Acting performances are incredible. Greta Lee, Teo Yoo, John Magaro, all three of them are just really, really good. There's just so much chemistry between all three of them and how they interact with each other that it really feels like these people know each other deeply. And that's why I just felt something really deep and poetic about this film, because those relationships resonated in myself. I really felt as I was sitting there in the theater and watching this kind of story play out, I was watching them really kind of feel those deep longings for friendship and connection, and I was finding that in myself and thinking of friends from my past. Also, just shot beautifully. The camera work is just very, very poetic. I mean, every ounce of this movie is poetic. Let's talk about things I didn't like. I think that the only thing I didn't like, honestly, was really the pace was slow, and that's fine. But there were a couple points, just a few in the middle of the movie, where things felt like they started to drag. It's kind of nitpicky, but it was there. There were a few moments where it was like, I feel like we've been here a little too long. I wasn't necessarily bored, but just more compelled to want to know what happens faster. So let's talk about ratings. So from an entertainment standpoint, I think because it's a slower movie, it's not this type of like entertainment movie. It's a movie that really wants you to think, it wants you to really deeply feel. And so from an entertainment rating, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. Even though I did enjoy it, it just, those slower moments kind of lead to a different theater experience. From a critical standpoint, I mean, this may be one of the best films of the year in terms of critical like review. Like, it 9 out of 10. All those filmmaking tools, pace, tone, silence, visual impact, like, it's all there. The moments are there, and I really thought she stuck the ending as well. And so it's really well done, guys. This is gonna get Oscar bait for me, because I think that this is gonna get nominated for some stuff. I think it might get nominated for writing. I could very easily see her getting nominated for directing as well. It's really, really strong. So Past Lives, at the end of the day, be on the lookout for this one during award season, because it's gonna get some buzz, I guarantee you. And until next time, peace out.